Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the digital vigilant conscientious, but at the same time pretentious man. I am the Puerto Rican Prince, Angel Santiago, the TF Crew World YouTube Champion, joined with Kirby, the Universe, Lucas Scribesu, and combined, we are Elevate Pro Wrestling News. And today we'll be talking about Saturday night's main event
Man.
from this past week's Saturday night main event. Dukas, what happened first?
Oh, the big brawl.
Yeah, fucking Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes decided not to have a match and they just brawled around. Okay, I gotta say this, I hate walk fighting. I'm tired of walk
Yeah,
fighting in
walk fighting
wrestling.
sucks, but I want to hear specifically why you didn't like this because I don't share that opinion.
One, I really wanted to watch this match. I
Fair.
get it. I feel like they could have done the same shit if they just wrestled for fucking 10 minutes and then had a DQ. I am finding this feud also very strange because I keep feeling like they're like, Cody's the one that attacked him. It was Cody. Because they keep making sure to say that Drew says he did not do it. And to be honest with you, Drew's always claimed whenever he does something wrong. Of course, could it be Brock Lesnar? Could it be somebody extraneous? Yes, but I keep thinking they're pushing this to be Cody, but then I keep hearing that they're not going to turn him heel because of the merch. And I'm like,
He's still
which
gonna sell merch, first of all. Like what?
I agree. That's what I've been saying. I'm like, bro, he's still going to sell. If anything, it'll be more merch because I'll
Motherfuckers are
actually buy it then.
motherfuckers are acting like Cena didn't still top merch sales when he was a fucking heel. Like what?
It's now been proven that the long story, like Vince being like, "Oh, I don't want to kill the merch," and again, people forgetting too, it wasn't the merch that stopped Cena from being heel. It was the Make a Wish shit. They didn't want to and I get that. That makes sense. Respectfully, Cody's not that big in the Make a Wish region, so I don't understand. I'm like, bro, he would sell more merch. If anything, he'd be selling heel merch, and people would buy more of it. Like, I don't understand any of who's supposed to be the heel or the babyface here. Fuck again, Cody
Not to mention,
has
not to mention, you're gonna draw indie fans over with a heel Cody because they're gonna want to see that shit again.
right? And on top of that, too, you have Cody in the fucking interview segment with Jacob Fatu going, "You're so unhinged. That's the reason you went to prison."
Literally, and
Who
like you have Cody like interrupting these fucking like sit down shit. I'm like, make up your mind.
exactly? It's like the Moxley thing. Make up your fucking mind. Is he a good guy or a bad guy? And then they're doing all this walk fighting. And again, you have the baby face, your biggest baby face, just hitting all these buckets. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Just like smacking all these security guards. And I'm like, what? What? Who's the face? And then Drew at the end killing both of them. I'm like, so who's the good guy
Not to
here?
mention, Fatu's not a heel.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
was a face when he got hurt.
But he's acting like a heel now because he's initiated it, right? Because again, if you
But
honestly,
he didn't initiate it though because he's getting even. He didn't initiate it. He's getting
but
even
getting
because
even for what though?
for getting put under a shelf. I don't know.
Well, that's what's confusing me. Is like, so if Cody wanted payback for Fatu fucking him, right? Cody should have just been like taking off his jacket, slammed that shit on the ground, no whoa, just ran right to the ring and just started going at it. That makes sense. You have him go, come here. Okay, Fatu gets out of the ring. They meet in the middle and they start punching. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Why would you have Cody come out, go do that, and then have Fatu do a heel attack from behind,
yeah.
but then not have Fatu actually get the over on him and just have them walk brawl? By the way, I think I liked them doing it. They did a very good job in this segment for
Mhm.
what they were given. I will give them that. The security guards were egregious. There, because you can
You don't
tell,
like the future NXT talent this time around?
dude, they used the whole Quebec fucking indie scene in this goddamn segment, and none of them knew what they were doing. All of them were like, do I grab him now? I could tell they were nervous. They're like, dude, if you're going to be a
Because they
security
don't want to
guard.
fuck it up. But I mean, like but
But here's the thing, the worst you can do is get involved too early and have one of them just smack you away.
yeah.
That's what this. I hate the fact that they're watching them do something and then they get involved.
My
And
thing
then
is
they
like, why are these guys not just mic'd up? Like, it's the easiest fucking thing to do. It's not like they're
also,
taking complex bumps. First, well, more accurately, it's not like they're taking multiple bumps.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So
And
like,
I don't like the whole concept of them like,
not to
and
mention
then
they're
they get
security
involved.
guards. It would make sense if they have a fucking wire in there. You're like, what?
I agree.
I don't
They
know,
should,
man.
and it should be like remember the segment that Undertaker and Brock had where they were attacking each other
Yeah.
and they're getting pulled and then they're like just shoot punching these motherfuckers. I don't like because all those security guards in that fucking thing were grabbing them physically
Yes.
and
Yes.
because I guarantee you that Brock was like, if you don't hold me back,
Yeah.
I'm breaking through. And I think that's what you needed here. You needed them to be, there needed to be more of a sense of urgency around this. Again, I don't like Nick Aldis going, stop, stop. Like it just it all looked phony. I like Jacob and Cody doing their thing, and they were trying very hard to make this fun. I just I don't like it. I don't know who I'm supposed to be rooting for as a fan. Am
Right.
I supposed to be rooting for the guy who just called out the dude for going to jail when he was on food stamps before he came here?
Right.
Am I supposed to root for the dude who just attacked said guy before the match started? Or am I supposed to root for the third guy who's cheated to become WWE champion who kills both of them through tables? Like
He
who
didn't
am I
really
rooting
cheat. He
for?
didn't cheat.
Okay,
He was already out of the cage anyway.
yes, he let me rephrase. He is the proverbial typical heel, I should say, with the insults and everything. So you have the typical heel in Drew, who I'm supposed to be booing, the monster heel in Jacob, and then
What
you have
what
Cody, who's not acting like a face at all.
what I want to say is what I understand is why they had Drew get involved. I don't understand why they did that. It makes no sense. They'd already moved on.
And
Drew,
they're not setting up a triple threat.
they're not setting up a triple threat. They'd already moved on. And Drew wasn't even like he got mentioned in the thing about but he wasn't involved. Like he just involved himself in it. It makes no sense to me.
Nope, I agree. I think this all did. I feel like if you were going to do a Saturday night main event sort of thing for this, it should have been Cody versus Jacob with Drew as the special guest referee.
Or just do a fucking triple threat.
Or triple threat for the
Like
title.
I'm
Give him
fine with
give him a
that.
defense.
Yeah.
Give him a defense. Yep. I'm with you. I don't think this made sense at all.
I don't think it I don't know if the book I agree with what you're saying, but I feel like it's still better, at least in my opinion, than doing a match. Because you don't want either guy to take a loss.
I agree.
And I understand what you're saying. You could have wrestled for 10 minutes and then done this. But then it's just like, so why did you wrestle for the 10 minutes then if you just want to beat the shit out of each other walking around the stadium?
I guess I think it would have been more fun if they were in the middle of the match and they start getting more feisty, and then they get it, and the ref's like 9, and they're just not even caring. They're still just beating, and they go 10, fuck it, throw it out, and then the security guards come out. No, get off of us. We still want to, you know what I mean? That like
Yeah.
they just get involved in the fight too much. I just think it's weird to have Fatu jump him. Like I'm like, so you're making Fatu the guy who just got injured from the guy at the end, and
Yeah.
also who doesn't like Cody to be the guy I'm booing? Like, who was I supposed to boo? I keep coming back to this. I don't know who I'm supposed to boo here.
Right. I mean, maybe it's a
So
situation where you're not really supposed to boo anyone. Maybe it's just like,
I guess
oh,
so.
yeah.
That's the only way I could go about it. It's like, okay, I'll root for Fatu then.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I mean, I agree that it's odd presentation. Especially after the build they did. I don't know why.
right,
I don't know why they did it that way, but
right.
if anything, I guess I would have changed the build for it instead of changing the. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I would have changed the build for it because it would have made more
Instead of
sense.
change the match, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't disagree with you at all. I would have done that as well. I also think it's weird that they beat up a bunch of security guards, and in story they're gonna be allowed to now be in the Rumble. Like, fuck those security guards that you just fucking beat the piss out of for fucking 10 straight
right. And
minutes.
then Braun gets suspended for.
Right, and then Braun gets suspended for pushing Adam Pierce
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
when Nick Aldis is supposed to be the
Yeah,
stronger,
right.
logical. Yeah, it just this segment was very house show, and I think that's
Yes,
what bothered me
that's a
about
good
it.
way of putting it. Yeah.
If I was there, I'm sure it would have been fun to watch, and it
Mhm.
was fun to watch in a vacuum. Like if this was just like, oh, we're gonna randomly have these two guys wrestle on a SmackDown, and it breaks down to this, I'm
Yeah.
with it. I just think it was a very strange place for this feud. Like you just said, if they hadn't built it up the way they did, I wouldn't have been so excited for the match, and I would have been fine with this. So
Yeah.
you honestly sold me on that. Anyway, women's tag match,
Ooh. It was fine. I mean,
fine. I'm tired of Rhea involved in this. I want her involved in more serious, more mainstream things.
I for me, I don't understand why they have a women's tag division. And I don't mean that in like a sexist whatever way. They've never been able to book it right. And like
They,
they almost had it. They almost had it with Charlotte and Alexa. That was good.
yep,
Because I wasn't when I was watching that, I'm in my head I wasn't going, why aren't these guys wrestling singles? I wasn't doing that. But now you
yep,
have arguably your two top single stars in the company, arguably,
yep.
in the tag team division, wrestling against two people that frankly not that many people care about in Uh, fucking Raquel and Roxanne.
No, they're wrestling Liv and
Oh, it was Liv.
Roxanne.
Okay, Liv and Roxanne. But
But
still,
I agree with you. That's my issue. I think that they keep using the tag belts to push, again, the logic thing I'm sure that's going to happen is Rhea turns on Io or Io turns on Rhea and it's supposed to be a big breakup. But you've done that so many fucking times.
With Rhea specifically too.
Yes, you've done it with Rhea. You did it with Sasha and Bailey with the titles. You did it with fucking Bianca and Jade. You did it with Naomi. You've done it with everyone. Everyone who gets the fucking women's tag titles ends up turning on each other.
Yeah.
And it's getting to a point where I'm like, yo, I'm tired of this being used as a mechanism to just push a singles feud. Well, and I agree with you because that was what we thought was going to happen with Alexa and Charlotte, and they didn't. And that was the best part is they
Yes.
kept them as a team so that we could keep progressing the tag division. Like you keep forming teams and then diffusing them, forming teams and
Yes,
diffusing
not
them.
to mention like you have the fucking talent for it. Like
Yes,
Julian Kiana is a great tag team. Like that's
Sol
great.
Ruka and fucking Sicaria,
Literally, they just fucking they go for the TNA belts, fucking ship them up.
the Iconics.
Nah,
Well,
they,
they're in the sphere and they're a tag team that won't break up.
yeah, well,
So,
they can get out of the sphere as far as I'm concerned.
yeah, I'm with you though.
Yeah.
Stinky.
I mean, the match was fun. Like, it's fine, but like,
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you're right. It's fine. It's not offensive, but it's like, why?
yeah, it's pointless. It's like, why is this happening on my screen right now?
Yep.
But whatever. Shinsuke and AJ, very good, very very good,
Oh, what a fucking match.
very good match.
What a fucking match. I wish this match had happened years ago.
Well,
What a go.
I wish this version of the match happened years ago.
No, yeah. That's my point. No pee punching.
Ah,
Fucking what a match, dude. They were busting their ass, laying it in hard. It was just the right amount of time.
mhm.
I gotta admit, I'm not a fan of when Shinsuke gets blown up. He just goes to a headlock rest hold or a fucking armbar rest hold, but
Yeah,
whatever. I get it.
yeah,
But it was a really fucking solid match.
really solid match. But yeah, AJ's out of here.
Oh, he's done.
He's
Yeah,
out of
it's
here.
I think that it will be confirmed if today on Raw they do something, I don't know,
Yeah,
tribute-y.
what would they? I don't think they'll do a tribute. I feel like that's too
No, you
obvious.
know what I mean? Like they give him a match that's like a tribute to him, like I don't know, somebody that in his past. Like they've already let him face Finn. Trying to think who else they
Yeah,
could
they've
have him.
done Finn, they've done John, they just did Shinsuke. Kevin Owens is hurt. Sammy's occupied. Sammy's on SmackDown anyway, but
Yeah, maybe there's somebody that he faces, or maybe just comes out again. He could just come out tonight and cut a promo about if this is his last time.
yeah,
But
I'm trying to think. Is there really no one else currently still on the roster?
there probably is that we're not thinking
I mean,
of.
Brock, but he's not gonna come back.
You know what I
I'm
would
just
actually
thinking
like
in
to see?
general.
I would like to see one more AJ Logan Paul match. That was a fucking good
That was a
match when
good
they were.
match. AJ and
So
Cody could be a cool match, maybe.
they kind of already did that though, because they did that
Yeah,
in France. So I feel like that he's run
yeah,
all these people already,
true.
and they did Dom, so he's already done like the young talent thing. So
Mm. I
yeah,
don't
no, I
know.
feel it's coming to an end.
My other thing too is like it feels like it would make absolutely no fucking sense if he won this match at Bane. Like I get it's his career or whatever, but like so you're just gonna bury Gunther even more now? Like what would the point of that be? I don't
I
understand.
agree. I think that like nobody else. AJ does not eat equity. He needs to. If
Yeah.
you're gonna have him go away, have him go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. But great match with Shinsuke.
Oh, fabulous match. 100%. Match of the night.
Match of the fucking night. Yeah, amen. Because then we have the fatal four way between
Ah,
Sami Zayn, Poopy Priest, Trick Williams, and
Poopy Priest.
Randy Orton. Which, if you want to talk about playing the classics, Randy Orton was like, guys, I ain't doing nothing other than my moves.
You're gonna get vintage Randy Orton.
Literally, exclusively WWE 2K moves, Randy Orton. You'll get a DDT, the table splat, and some attempted RKO's.
Oh,
Did
Jesus
Damian Priest
Christ.
get any offense this match, speaking of which?
None that I fucking remember.
None that I remember. I didn't see him do anything.
Yeah.
He was just taking bump after bump. Trick is
Good,
great.
honestly. Trick is great. And the thing I want to talk about here is that what's the fucking point if Sammy's not winning the Raw? Like I just don't.
I don't
What's
know.
the point of doing a one-off match? Like it's I don't know. I feel
I
like
think it's weird.
I feel like he's either got to win the Rumble or win the Chamber. Like I feel like there's no.
Well, that's when you and I were talking about we have our little bit of a prediction that Sami might end up losing to Drew, going back into the Rumble injured and
Yeah.
winning, which I will admit the crowd will literally the whole place will collapse if that happens.
And not because the stadium has been built in fucking 2 months.
You're right. I forgot about that. Not just because it's built on fucking sandstone, but
Literally.
um, yeah. So definitely interesting. We will see how this progresses, but I will say if they do what we're saying they're gonna do, I think that this will be a very fucking cool moment.
Yeah.
If you do there's two wrong scenarios. You could just have Sammy lose, which I think would be stupid. If you have Sammy lose, go back out to the Rumble and lose again, then you guys are just fucking missing the plot.
Imagine it's like, fuck you, Sammy.
That's like Brock just like grabs his ass and just fucking cans him over the top. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that would be interesting, but I could definitely see Sammy being a number 30 entrant.
Yeah, I feel like it would have to be like 30 or something like that. But
Yeah, or they could do the what is it, 28s where the most people have won. Was it 20 or 26?
I hate when they bring that up every year. It's like, just shut the fuck up. Like, nobody fucking cares, dude.
What's funny because
No, what's worse is every time they're like, no one's ever won from the number 2 spot. Nobody fucking cares. Shut the fuck up, Cole.
because they make it like there's like they make it like there's like power boosts involved in the number
Literally,
you come
like...
out with. Like, what are you talking about? Who cares? Number 1 and number 2 are the same shit.
It's the same fucking thing.
Oh my god, that's so funny. That you're so right. I do also hate when they say that shit, but they could use it. Maybe Sami Zayn gets the 28 power boost. Well, overall, what would you give Saturday night main event?
Overall,
out of 10.
Overall, I'd probably give it like a 6.5, maybe a 7.
6.5, 7? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree. I would give it a solid. Yeah, I would give it a solid 6.
Nothing was offensive.
No.
I like the Fatu stuff more than you did, but
no, nothing like purely offended me. I think that it all. See, you know what the issue with this is that this wasn't really a Saturday night main event. This was SmackDown Plus.
Yeah.
This was a SmackDown Plus show to build to the Rumble so that we could have a more fun, less dense SmackDown this week. I'm predicting that it's probably going to be a lot of...
It's going to be a lot of, I'm declaring for the Royal Rumble.
Bingo! So that people come back the night after because it's in Saudi Arabia on Friday.
Yep.
But no, I agree with you. 6. I'll give it a solid 7. Although I didn't enjoy the Cody. I thought the event slowly got better. The women's match wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Nothing was egregious and annoying on this card. So yeah, no, I wasn't offended by any of it. But please tell us what you thought about Saturday night's main event. We give it a solid 7. We will be back to talk about the
check out our Rumble predictions.
Check out our Rumble predictions. Check out the news from this week. We will be back to talk about the results of the Royal Rumble next weekend. And my name's the Puerto Rican Prince. This is the Universe Lucas Cripes, and we're elevating us.
He knows that they are aware of him. I need to know that from you. I think yeah. A big slam of some sort happened there.